Hello, Tommy from the Bronx. I was wanting to share some things with you, if you don't mind. And this also goes out to Pat Condell, as well as many of the people out there that I've enjoyed talking to in Stickam, enjoying the conversation. Just a moment ago, I'd say probably about 15 minutes ago, I went over to Stickam, and I seen that Tommy from the Bronx was keyed up. He was on cam, and there was talking and all this wondrous stuff. I, however, couldn't get my microphone to work through Stickam. Sometimes Stickam has issues. I found out it was my own doing because I've now got a new window-based system I'm doing my videos on called Windows Vista. I am still accustomed to doing Windows XP. So I'm sitting there basically playing with my dick and not trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to talk. Well, finally, after much adjustment and much fucking around, I got it working. It took me about 5 minutes, but it was very aggravating. USB port switching, garbage and shit. A big old man basically on his knees trying to get shit to work on his goddamn computer. So, what happened is I go in to talk to him and everything, and I let him know that, look, I typed to him, I said, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, there's no insults here, don't want to do back and forth bullshit and everything like that. I was just standing up for Pat Condell. And I also explained to him that if someone was taking a shit on Tommy from the Bronx, I would also do the same for him. I can't understand for the life of me why anybody would make a video attacking Tommy from the Bronx or attacking Pat Condell or some of the more kosher non-believers on the channel. So, that's how I see it. When I was looking at Tommy's YouTube channel, his latest video, and towards me and everything, he was making it very clear that he cares about me and he respects me and all this kind of stuff, and I appreciate that. And he also made it clear that he has shown his friendship by protecting me from evil bastards of YouTube. Basically, it's a troll fucking squad. Well, then I'm listening to him and I'm thinking, God damn, Tommy, it's almost making me want to fucking bawl. It's almost making me want to just break down and cry and fucking wish I had never even made a video about my opinion towards Pat Condell and how I was disturbed that Tommy would say something like that to him. But then I scrolled down and I noticed a video response from some cocksucker just below Tommy's video. And right there, I click on it because I want to see what's going on in the video. Well, the video immediately starts showing imagery of my wife and shit and my peoples and all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, God damn, I guess Tommy's not my friend anymore. He's not protecting me from the YouTube assholes. Because I've always wanted everybody to defend me and protect me from the evil and shit that's out there. Well, I figured that would probably be something I'd want to bring up with Tommy. Now, when I went over to talk to Tommy, Tommy was in a room called King of Kings, filled with Christians and all that kind of stuff. And I said, Tommy, would you like to go into a private room and we could discuss as adults, as friends, our situation? Well, Tommy basically tells me, look, man, my wife is calling me, so I gotta go. Hey, understandable. Cool, fine. That's terrific. When the wife beckons, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. I respect that. I admire that. But it left me hanging. It left me hanging because now I've got this video that's sitting there talking shit about my wife and my peoples and all that on Tommy's fucking channel. Now, Tommy has roughly around 1,000, couple thousand subs now and shit like that, and I really, really appreciate his success and all that, and I think that's great. But now, like 1 million people are going to see this fucking video where people are taking a dump on me and all that, and it's going to start all kinds of excitement and drama. Wonderful. Because we're friends. That's what friends do. If you get a video response with pictures and video footage of somebody's wife or family, what do? You pull a Captain Awesome. You let everybody fucking see it. Because that's the moral right thing to do. You know, I've been seeing all these videos for a long time on YouTube where atheists have been sticking it to atheists, and hell, I've even got a couple of really good videos out there like, fuck atheism, fuck this, fuck that, and shit. Because I get mad, I get aggravated, I get exhausted, especially with the way I've been feeling these days. I just don't have the same patience I used to. I don't have the same tolerance level, I guess. I remember, just yesterday and shit, I had some fucking Mormons come out there, and I remember actually feeling just a little tense and shit that these folks would come up to my door and spill all this shit about Jesus. Back in the day, I could sit there and I could listen forever and ever. I could do hours, and fuck, I could sit there for 2 days listening to them talking till their fucking head explodes about Joseph Smith. But nowadays, I just don't have no patience, and it's just the way it is. I've been watching atheists attack each other. I've been watching Christians burn each other's fucking house down, like Brother Yokup. He likes to do videos where he tells everybody else they're not fucking Christians and he's the only good guy and shit like that, when he's probably the most piece of garbage person I've seen in a long fucking time. So, but unlike him, I don't sit there and attack family members. I don't attack friends. I don't attack people and shit like that. That's not the way I do things. I go for people's argument. Unless somebody really, really pisses me off and attacks me personally and stuff, then I'll have something to say about them. But I usually don't bring up kids or family. It's just like a fucking no-no in my book. So, what can you do? I hope that this experience is better on YouTube. I don't notice it. But Tommy, I wanted to share something with you. I wanted you to see something for yourself so you understand one of the big reasons why I stood up for Pat Condell. Not just because I like him and I respect him, but since I made a response to that video, I've gotten several emails ranging from, hey, I'm glad to see you're back, I'm glad to hear you talk, and I'm glad to see you're still fucking alive, from fuck Pat Condell. Pat Condell's a piece of shit. He's a loser. I can't stand the way he fucking talks. I don't like his sense of humor. He's dumb, 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 dumb. What you've done, Tommy, is you've basically incited. You have started a video series, and then you pick out certain people that you want to go after or have an argument with or whatever. And then what happens is you say, fuck you, Pat Condell, and then all your fans and everybody that you like do the same thing. I remember in the past, whenever I had a lot of subs and everything, and people had a lot of subs, and we'd go back and forth, my subs would kick the shit out of their subs would do this, and it was a fucking mess. It was ridiculous. And I did not want to see something like that happen to Pat Condell. I don't want to see something like that happen to you. Out of respect, out of decency, but apparently I just got the machine rolling. I haven't stopped shit, have I? So, I figured you should know that this guy who's never said a bad word about you or done anything wrong is now being fucking insulted out the ass. Because Tommy from the Bronx said he didn't like it. Now everybody that wants to be like Tommy is doing the same damn thing. Sad, isn't it? We'll see you later, Tommy. I'm sorry we couldn't talk in a private chat and discuss this. Maybe later, huh? Maybe later.